in the past, from your mistakes in the past, and to press on to be a better man or a better woman, a better child of God in the future than you have been in the past. Is there anybody here besides myself that want to be better in the future than you have been in the past?
Yeah.
I wish I had some folk who just admit that you had always been all that in the bag of chips. But you want to be better in the past. I mean, in the future than you was in the past. And in the past, you used to cuss folk out. But in the future, you want to love on people. I wish I had some help here. In the past, you was ready to fight. But in the future, you're ready to love. In the past, you was talking about folk. But now, you want to talk with folk. I wish I had some help here. In the past, you know you was arrogant. You know you was stuck up. You thought you was bougie and all that. But in the future, you gonna humble yourself and let know that you're not better than anybody else. God, I need you to help me in my future.
Yes.
I remember the Mississippi Mass Choir singing a song. It said, I'm pressing on the upward way. New heights I'm gaining every day. Still praying as I onward bound. Lord, plant my feet on a higher ground. Lord, lift me up. And Lord, let me stand by faith on heaven's table land. No higher plane that I have found. Lord, plant my feet on a higher ground. My brothers and sisters, as I get ready to leave you, I can testify that there's been some valleys in the past. There's been some mountains in the past. There's been some problems, trials, and tests in the past. And I have to agree with the songwriter when they said there has been many dangers, toils, and snares that I have already come. My brothers and sisters, there will be curves in the future we have to go around. There will be rough roads to cross in the future. There will be mountains to climb in the future. We will have enemies and haters we're going to have to endure in the future. Satan will be waiting on you and I in the future. But we still have to press on to the mark. I'm leaving now, but I need to close with a story about a runner. There was a young man that had become a world famous runner. He had an undefeated record, for he won every local race. He won every state race. And he won every national race. He won every international race. But one day, he was out walking in foreign land. And he ran across an old man.
Yes.
The old man approached him and said, I understand that you are a famous runner. And I understand that you're undefeated and have never lost a race. The young man with his chest stuck out and his head held high said, yes, I am him. And I see you read my resume. And I see you heard of me.
Yes.
The old man said, well, young man, I challenge you to a race. I would like to run against you. The young man, arrogant, looked at the old man and began to laugh.
All right now.
And staring at him up and down. And said, wait a minute, you challenged me to a race.
Yes.
The young man looked at the man, still laughing. The young man said, do you mean to tell me as old as you are and as slow as you might be,
Say it now, Pastor.
you would waste your time and you're trying to outrun me in the race.
All right now.
Look at you. Your hair is white and snow, and your knees look weak.
All right.
I think you better stay in your own league
That's right.
and go back to the nursing home. Because I'm not the one you need to mess with.
All right now.
The old man said, well, if you that confident and everything is working in your favor,
Uh-huh.
and if you're not afraid, then come on and let's race.
Say it now.
What do you have to lose? You told me you was all that in a bag of chips. What do you have to lose? And the young man continued to laugh, but he agreed and said, there's a track right up the street. I will run with you just for a little while, because I got better things to do with my time. But do you remember, I am undefeated, and I have outran some of the best in the world. So they went off to the track
Uh-huh.
and got dressed up and prepared for the race. They stretched, they moved up and down, they got their body warm. The gun shot off, and the race was on the way. And while they were running, while they were moving, the young fella started off slow. But when he looked to his left side, he saw the old man still hanging. Half a mile down the track. He thought the old man would give out. But when he looked to his left, he saw the old man still there. So the young man said, let me speed up a little bit. So he began to run a little faster. A mile down the track, he looked to his left and he saw the old man hanging with him. He said, let me speed up a little more. So he